Do you really need a proxy for YouTube? And if you do, which type is actually effective and safe for your channel? This video from IPFighter will give you the answer you're looking for. And most importantly, by the end of this video, I'll show you exactly how to buy high-quality proxies at nearly half the typical market price. Let's get started. Before choosing the right proxy, you first need to understand why people use proxies for YouTube and whether it actually has anything to do with how YouTube distributes videos to viewers. So, is using a proxy a way to target a specific audience or market? The answer is no. A lot of people mistakenly believe that proxies help target viewers based on location. That might be somewhat true for platforms like TikTok, where IP location can influence content distribution, but YouTube works differently. In reality, YouTube mainly distributes videos based on factors like language, titles, user behavior, and watch history. So even if you're using an Australian IP, your channel can still reach a US audience as long as your content is properly optimized for the US market. So why do people actually need proxies for YouTube? The main reason isn't really the YouTube channel itself, it's the Gmail accounts behind those channels. If you only use one Gmail account for one YouTube channel, then using your home IP is usually fine. However, if that IP has a history of spam or suspicious activity, you should still be careful. It's a good idea to check whether your IP has been blacklisted by Google or YouTube. If it has, you may want to switch to a different IP by resetting your modem, asking your ISP for a new IP, or simply using a proxy. Now, that's the case when you only have one channel and one Gmail account. But what happens when you manage multiple Gmail accounts and multiple YouTube channels? That's when proxies become essential. Managing multiple Gmail accounts means you need to separate them properly. If you log into 5 to 10 different Gmail accounts using the same IP address, YouTube may assume that all of those channels belong to the same owner. And if just one account runs into problems, the system can trace the shared IP and potentially affect the other connected accounts as well. This is exactly where proxies become useful. A proxy helps separate the IP address used for each Gmail account, reducing the risk of accounts being linked together and flagged at the same time. So how can you safely manage multiple YouTube channels and Gmail accounts? The first and simplest method is to use a separate device and a separate IP address for each channel. The second method is using an anti-detect browser. With this setup, you can manage multiple channels on the same device, while still keeping each environment completely isolated, including its IP address and browser fingerprint. So, what's the best type of proxy for YouTube? You should go with residential proxies, especially static residential proxies. The reason is simple: residential IPs generally have a much higher trust score. And choosing a static IP helps keep your channel activity consistent and stable, especially during the early stages of building a channel. You'll be uploading videos regularly, watching content, researching ideas, and interacting naturally on the platform, so proxy speed and stability really matter. And one important thing, stay away from free proxies or shared proxies. A low-quality or heavily abused IP can negatively affect your Gmail account and increase the risk level of your YouTube channels. Once you've chosen the right proxy, the next and very important step is checking whether the proxy is actually clean and matches the specifications promised by the provider. To make this process quick and simple, I'll use Google Chrome as an example since it's the browser most people use. On Chrome, we'll use the IPFighter Proxy Manager extension to set up the proxy, and the extension is completely free. Here's how to set up the proxy. First, choose the correct proxy type and format. For example, in this case, I'm using the format host, port, username, password, so I'll select the matching input format. After that, simply paste the proxy details in, and you're basically done. You can also add the proxy's expiration date here to make managing multiple proxies easier. Finally, click Add Proxy and start using it. Once the proxy is connected, head over to IPFighter. There, the system will display detailed information such as the IP address, country, ISP, and most importantly, the trust score of the IP across different platforms. For example, you can check this IP's reputation score specifically for YouTube, review the results, and decide whether the IP is safe and suitable to use for your YouTube activities. So how can you buy high-quality residential proxies without paying full price? Instead of purchasing directly from providers at their original prices, you can visit IPFighter and go to the Coupons Partners section on the homepage. There, you'll find a collection of exclusive discounts and coupon codes for proxies, VPNs, and many other services from IPFighter's partner providers. You can simply search for a specific provider using the search bar, then choose a discount code that matches the type of proxy you want to buy. And the best part? Getting these coupon codes is super easy and completely free. All you need to do is choose the coupon type you want and click Get Code. You'll then be redirected to the proxy provider's website. Next, simply select the proxy plan you want and proceed to checkout. Before completing the payment, go back to IPFighter, copy the promo code, and paste it into the provider's coupon or discount code field. And that's it. As you can see, by using a coupon code from IPFighter, the price can drop by up to 60% compared to the original cost. For example, from $190 down to just $76 for a 50 GB plan valid for 1 month. A clean IP combined with a proper setup process is the key to building and protecting a long-term YouTube channel system. And if you're unsure about the quality of proxies from any provider, leave a comment below and IPFighter might make a detailed review video about them next. In addition, with the goal of improving the overall experience for the community, IPFighter is always open to collaborating with partners to bring users the best possible proxy options. If you're a proxy provider looking to partner with us and introduce your products or services to a wider audience, feel free to contact IPFighter through the following channels: Telegram at IPFighter_partnership or email support@ipfighter.com. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the IPFighter YouTube channel so you never miss upcoming content. See you again in the next videos.